Hello, welcome to this short introductory video about the new Grimsby Institute Group staff intranet called the Doc. To log on to the Doc, just type your username and password. This is your usual username and password that you use to log on to a computer in the morning. This box should always say giphy.ac.uk. Don't worry about any other options. I would advise people to tick the Keep Me Signed In box, and this will mean that the system won't prompt for a username and password very often. Click Login. Okay, so let's take you around some of the main features of the intranet. Incidentally, if at any point whilst looking around the intranet you get lost or confused and want to head back to this page, you can click the logo in the top left hand corner, or you can click the home button. These will take you back to here. The home page currently has a section for news and announcements and a section for links. News and announcements allows us to put a whole bunch of different news and announcements so that people can see what's happening in and around the organisation. You should be checking this section on a very regular basis. At the moment, a common way for staff to receive news and announcements is via email, but over time those emails will be replaced by just simply putting them on our intranet. Anyone at the moment can add a news and announcement. You just simply click the Add button and you're presented with this screen. Give your announcement a title. Secondly, type your message. You've got some basic formatting just here. If you want more advanced formatting, click the More button, and that will give you a whole raft of options. To add an image to your announcement, click the little image button, click on Upload, choose a file from your computer, and press Save. Finally, when you've done, click Save and Close. You can see now that under the News and Announcement section, there is my new Hello World with my image and my new Welcome to the Intranet pretend message. You can search messages by just clicking the little search box and typing in a keyword. Again, at any point if you get lost, just click the Home button, which is scattered all over, or also include this image at the top left corner. You can see now on that home page are my two announcements, one Welcome to the Intranet and one is Hello by me. The next section is links. These are jump off points to some of our crucial systems that we use in and around the institution. So if you can't remember how to get to Pro Monitor, there's a link just here. Smart Assessor, there's a link just here. Over time, we'll add more and more links to this section, but for now, these are the basics. Next, we'll look at these four icons in the top left corner. The first one is My Profile. Click it, and it takes you to your particular page. Here you can see my beautiful face, my name, my job title, and a profile information about me. This is a little bit like a blurb or a biography or something like LinkedIn where you might put your professional achievements. To edit this, click the little options, click Edit, and type whatever you want. Again, when you're done, click Save and Close. And you can see that that's been edited. Please try to keep that section professional. To edit my photograph or update my job title or update my telephone number or anything like that, I need to edit my profile. To do that, I click the little pencil symbol over on the right hand side. Basically, all I do now is go through the boxes and make sure the data is correct and just update it where necessary. So if I don't like being called Ricky and I prefer Rick, I can just simply change that. Check that your email address is correct, check that your name's correct, check that your job title is correct, and also make sure that in the phone box you've got your extension number, second phone box if you've got a second phone or second extension, and if you've got a college mobile phone, then make sure you've got your number in there as well. Finally, to upload a picture, click Choose File and just select a picture from your computer. There are other sections, and in this video we're not going to go through those sections, but feel free to have a click around and see what they do. Once you've done your profile, you can start to see other people's profiles by clicking on the People icon. The first time this loads, it takes a few seconds, but once it's loaded, it should be pretty instant. What this essentially does is works like a staff directory. We can search through this list and find people's job titles and phone numbers and even message them. To do that, we can click the little search icon in the top right hand corner, type in somebody's name, and up comes the results. This is a fuzzy search, so for example, if I only search for Rick, then it produces more results. This is because people either have Rick in their name somewhere, like Patrick, or they have Brick or Rick in their title somewhere. What I can see from this screen is my photograph, my name, my job title, my extension number, telephone. I can see that person's email address, and if I were to click it, it just simply opens up my email to send them a message. And also, I can chat with that person by clicking on this little chat bubble. To do that, just click on it, and up comes a box, and I can type that person a message. What happens is, obviously I've just sent myself a message, so what happens is I get this flashing symbol in the top left corner, and this message icon over here says that I've got one new message. So if you see it flashing, or if you see this saying a number, then click it and have a look at what someone sent you. You can go into other people by just simply clicking on their photograph or their name, and that brings up their profile. Finally, in this section is the What's New. This is a star, and it usually has a number in here. If you click this star, it lists you all the things that have recently been added and changed on the intranet. So you can see that somebody's uploaded a bunch of HR policies, Neil Bainbridge has changed his About Me section, and Ricky's created a new Hello News announcement. This allows you to see things that have recently been added, amended, or updated on the intranet. Next section is a search box. In here, you can type things that you want to find in other sections. So for example, if I was looking for the flexible working policy, I just simply could type the word flexible into this box, press enter, and there's the document. Some other features in the intranet include calendars. Calendars appear extensively all over the intranet, and you can create a whole different bunch of calendars. For example, here we have an event calendar. So here we can put college events such as enrollment or GCSE results or a fire drill or something like that. A global calendar allows us to stack certain calendars on top of each other. So this means we can start to look at everything that's happening at any one point. Also, we have a policy hub. These are areas where over time more and more policies, procedures, manuals, guidance and other such documents will appear. For example, if you go into the Human Resources section, there's already a bunch of policies and procedures here. To download one of these procedures, all you need to do is click it. At this point, each browser works slightly differently, and my browser downloads them into the bottom corner. Your browser may display a pop-up window. We've also decided for everyone to engage with the internet that a really good area would be a community area. This allows people to place information, to communicate with each other, and to organise out-of-work activities. So for example, you could go to the community calendar and organise a night out. You could go to the community forum and talk to people about various topics. To create a topic, you just simply click Create Category. We've also added a Sales Want section. This is an area where you can place your unwanted items and hope that other people do want them. To do so, choose a section and then just simply click on the Add button and fill in your details. Again, if you wanted to put an image, it's just the same as posting an announcement. You click image and then you upload it from your local computer. Each service area has a section on the intranet as well. And over time, these service areas will place more and more of their collateral, to some of their documents, some of their images, some video clips, all of those kinds of things onto the intranet. Most of these areas are pretty sparse at the moment, but over time they'll build up. If you have a look under the Information Services section, as you scroll down at halfway, you can see the kind of thing that we could do. So here we've got an introduction to the team, we've got a list of people that work in that team, we have a calendar of events that are happening in that particular week. We can also do things like a blog for that particular team, a team calendar to see what's happening. We've also placed our own guides and documentation for certain systems as well. So if you want to know how ProAchieve works, you can go into there and you can see there's a document here that I can download and watch and look at and engage with. We've also got a policy section which is linked to the main policy hub. This team have also decided to have a private document section. So you may not be able to see this section, or you certainly won't be able to click on this section, but this is an area where only the members of the team can see those documents. Finally, we can create questionnaires and forms. Questionnaires are simple yes/no kind of feedback forms, and forms can be more elaborate. We can have a whole range of different options to select here. So for example, here is a timetabling room booking form. Fill in the details, some of which are mandatory fields, and then click Save. That will then automatically go off to the timetabling team, ready for them to make your booking. That is pretty much it. Have a look around, don't feel afraid to click on things and see what they do. And if you have any feedback, comments, questions or problems, then don't hesitate to get in touch with Information Services. Thank you.